Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ingo to a Human Love, Life and Faith. If you're joining me for the first time, you're welcome. And if you're coming back here for the second or third time, you're welcome. Okay. Well, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment, guys. I'd like to hear from you. Well, please watch this video until the end. Let's get into today's video. Not deep, keep it simple. Guys, so in today's video we're doing a part 2 from last week's video, advice to single me. Yes, I'm not married again, but I will be very soon and very soon. Yes, guys, so yeah, let's get into today's video. So this one says, firstly, I would like to say communication is very important in any relationship. So true. When I looked up what communication means, this is a definition I got, and it says communication is fundamental to the existence and survival of humans as well as to organizations. So guys, if we are going to keep on thriving in our relationships, then communication is key. Okay, yeah, so keep that communication going in that relationship. You got it. All right. Yeah, then she goes on to say we need to communicate effectively with our partners, and we need to be willing to listen to our partners. And this is so true, guys. Like, it's not enough to just communicate. You need to communicate effectively. My mother in the Lord, Pastor Mrs. Faith Oyedepo, once said communication is just not talking. It's more than talking, guys. So I think there's a part where you need to talk and there's a part where you need to listen. But at the end of the day, it comes from a place of understanding, because I might be saying A, B, C, D, or E, and this person is thinking D, E, F. You know what I mean? So we need to be at a common place if we need to communicate effectively. All right. Yeah. She says we should learn to open to each other. Yes. All right, so this one is learn to be open with each other, guys. So I think for this one, it means share your highs, share your lows, share the times when you're in the valley, in the fire, and the times when you're on the mountain. You know what I mean? Yes, guys. Like, I mean, don't only go ahead and share like your successes and forget to share the parts where life wasn't that rosy. You know what I mean, guys? So learn to be open with one another. Though I think when it comes to a relationship, I don't know how far we should talk about your past and like how open you should be about your family, but I think it gets to a point where, like, guys, there's just that place, or there's just that point where, oh, okay, we should, like, you know, talk about these things. So I pray the Holy Spirit helps us know when to open up and when not to. But we shouldn't hide each other, especially when we get into marriage. Let's not hide things from one another. Okay? They have spoken. We will hear. All right, and this one goes on to say, let's not ignore certain bad habits we don't like about our partners. Let's address them, and remember, behavior change is a process, so don't expect them to change overnight. All right, guys, so it's been said, marriage is an amplifier. Marriage amplifies things. It amplifies the good and the bad as well. So if you can't deal with that habit right now, then flee. Because in marriage, it might just become worse, but by the grace of God, we're believing it will slow down. But we can't just be believing. God is the one who changes. And she says, it just doesn't happen overnight. So you need to be accommodating, for lack of better terms. Learn to say, oh, I told this person this, and they won't just change there and then. So yeah, and address certain things that you don't like in courtship, and hopefully they'll change. Though I know others are pretenders, but let me know what you think in the comment section below. Yes. It says, and let's learn to compliment each other also as ladies. Let's not always wait to be on the receiving side. Let's also give. And maybe another thing is, okay, wait. Let's learn to be givers. Ladies, I think we've talked about this. I think even in Getting My Money Back, the Congole one before Valentine's. I haven't watched it, please go and watch it. We talked about this. Like, guys, let's learn to be givers. Wakashana. Alright, guys, so let's learn to be givers. Okay, let's learn to compliment one another. Another thing is, and maybe another thing is, pray together. Say the time you pray together. Say maybe every night before going to bed, and it has to be every day, even on bad days. Yes, it's been said, a couple that prays together stays together. So you guys, a couple that prays together stays together, right? So, and we said that like it won't just happen if you're not praying in your relationship. Now in your marriage you won't pray. And I think one thing about prayer is that it doesn't only change situations, but it also changes us. So I think a place of prayer in a relationship is so important, guys. It's vital. Like we need it, because in prayer God will touch that person's heart. In prayer God will just help us understand. I know, guys, I think, yeah. And then at the end of the day, the heart of a king, yes, that's your king. The heart of that your queen, guys, is in God's hands, and God can, like, touch that person's heart. So let's not forget to pray. Okay. Yes. All right, says your partner should be your best friend. This should be someone you have a lot of common interests with. So true, so true, so true. Hi, best friend. I hope you're watching this. All right, guys. So your partner should be your best friend, someone that you have common interests with. Okay. So yeah, let's just go out there and have love. And I think another thing about communication is, guys, in communication, in as much as you are seeing the bad parts of somebody, I think don't just complain. Learn to appreciate the person. Come from a place of, oh, maybe you're not spending enough time together. So, oh, thank you very much for visiting me over this weekend. Maybe it was just 1 hour, but like, thank you so much for visiting me for that 1 hour. It means so much to me that you took so much time from your schedule just to see me. You know what I mean? And I think it hits different with that person. Say, oh, this person appreciates the 1 hour, so maybe next time maybe do like 2 hours. You know what I mean? So learn to appreciate, and as you're appreciating, that person is changing. Because I think when you're coming from a place of complaining, or a place where you're too defensive, or a place where you're just, in that arguing mood, it like changes everything, guys. Everything. So that person becomes defensive instead of a place where they can open up. So learn to appreciate them. All right, I think this was all that the person said. Oh, guys, and another thing is, I think communication is not just in words. We should learn to communicate according to our love languages. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna look for videos for love languages and all that. But I think I found one where she actually did a quiz. I think by Bethel Brown, if I'm not mistaken. I watched it a while ago. I think like a year ago, and it was just so helpful because we got to learn what our communication languages are. So I mean, go and know. Maybe your friend likes quality time, the other one likes roses, so that you don't have to stress yourself. So go and know what your love languages are and communicate effectively. Okay. Alright, I think that was it for the day. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. I'd like to hear from you guys. In case I left out anything here and there, and let's keep communicating our relationships. I wish you the very best in love. See you guys in the next video.